Okay, we're back. Hello and welcome to Warhammer 2 Total War. We're going to be continuing our Clan Skurvy campaign. Last time we had taken Magritta and Zvorak. We also had a region in the Badlands, which I'm not that interested in holding on to, since we have a capital now, and also Zvorak. I've also had a comment from the mod author on my YouTube channel, saying that the extra settlement we started off with up in Uthwan is actually because of OVM lost factions. So, you know, if you don't play with that, then that should be fine. And also, I think he said that they said that there's a fix in the work for that. Just nice of them. It wasn't that big of an issue. But yeah, you know, it means that we would actually have one army less. It was interesting that the army had the upkeep reduction. Maybe that was a temporary. Anyway, what were we doing? Just pretty much building up our army with intent to maybe go take Tobaro, since that is where Clan Skurvy is actually located in lore, underneath Tobaro. We were also wanting to get more food, which we would be getting from this building, which allows us to get plague monks. Though I don't think we'll be getting plague monks, because I'd like to get the unique units, and they're rather expensive upkeep-wise. 125. Others are 93 and 64, so yeah, especially for the moment. This land ship's expensive, 503, but we're not going to disband it for that, because I like seeing it rolling around, bumping into people and squishing them. He's still got war fervor. If we still have his army when that runs out, I'll most likely disband him. Because I don't think we'll be able to sustain upkeep cost without that bonus. So, let me see. As I said, I think for a main goal, we'll go for the, where is it? Here. The, Galleon's Graveyard for Scratch to get revenge on Count Noctilus. Maybe as a temporary goal, we can take Sartosa. Maybe Lucini and Miragliano.
Not likely.
We've still got enemies of the Border Princes.
The time for talk is over. Make your demands.
And they're not interested in listening to any peace talks. And I think everyone up here is going to sort of declare war on us at some point. But I don't want to get caught into just fighting a whole bunch of land battles. I mean, I'd like to sail around so that we get to see the ship and all that. And we're not, as a faction, constrained to having a settlement. Though, having a settlement does allow us to get some other units which we can't otherwise get on our ship. Yes. I was also told that apparently there might be a problem with borrowing Behemoth and, what's it called? Permanent Summons. I don't know if the Permanent Summons mod. I don't know if I've seen an issue with it. But I have only used them in one battle. So, might be something which I'll have to check on my own. Let's see, if I move back from here,
I will not obey.
you'll most likely come and attack me. I would like to keep this settlement because it has a rather nice unique building in it. Grand stonemasonry, which would be useful for making all of our buildings. I think getting this, that, and then the fortified entries would be a good plan. If I do that...
For the wisdom of Valea.
What's your settlement like? You have Thunderers, Miners, Dwarf Warriors, Quarrelers.
The axe thirsts for war. For the wisdom of Valea.
Okay. Balagar's not up there. Is he over in Zaraxil? You have one of those.
I'm deadly.
And we rather lack magical attacks to help deal with them a bit more. So the mortars are pretty powerful. What with our food expenditure, the building which we have in Scratch's here, until we get two more growth points, which won't be too soon. Too late. We've got one food extra generated extra, so I don't want to expand ourselves too much at the moment. We're also rather low on food. I could try and get some more. If we go here.
Guide us, Horned One.
We'll go ambush mode there. Okay, so that will level out eventually. Provincial instability is -9. I'll put you in there for the moment. No, it's not making that good use of that army, but we can take on these guys with this. That'll be easy. End turn. I think I'll go and attack Matorka and then Akendorf. I might raise them just to get rid of the border princes, though people won't like that much. Maybe I'll sack them first and then raise them. We'll see. Oh, you're not going to come and attack me. Okay. Scalings get a confederation with Vanaheimlings. And Truthsayers Council declares war on Scalings. Dwarf Doom! Time to kill lots and lots of dwarf things. Be at war with the following faction. Clan... Angrund. Lost 10 leadership. No, not right yet.
Not likely.
Go and attack Nicholas Kemp.
Die.
Oh ho. Okay. I've got a lot of border rangers. Actually, we've got +3 food. Commandments is 2. Oh, right, yes. 1 extra for the building, and then I have the commandment, which is giving us +2. Okay.
Smell. Taste battle. Good.
Okay. I think we can deal with this with just our army as it is. We don't have clan rats. We've got slaves for the bulk of our infantry, but our ranged is much better than theirs are. Theirs is, and we also have these bombers, which are pretty nice, and our land tank, and our mortars. So Scratch isn't too bad himself in melee. I wouldn't want to put him up against too many lords, one after the other. Ah, okay. We could attack them while they come into the map.
Ready.
That might be a plan. This also puts us up on top of a hill. Okay, warp muskets. What am I going to do with you? You're not going to be able to really shoot them. I might position you like this so that you can shoot at them while if they come towards us.
Ready.
Okay. So if we do this, put the bombers in front, land ship there, Scratch and you can go there. Oh, and we didn't see his ability either. Summon loyal gunners. Oh, okay, it does summon a unit, yeah. Ah, does it summon a unit of warp muskets? Huge explosion area. We're definitely gonna have to see that. What better moment? This might go badly for our own units, what with all these explosions, but... Yeah, hey, wow. That was a mean explosion.
Great clans, CC. Skaven slaves. For the Valentine. Good orders.
Charge down the line.
Council's command.
Taking a few casualties. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Hey, clan rats, come back here. Your lord demands it.
Hornet one, protect.
I told you to go down there, didn't I?
Faster study.
Okay. Mortars, turn around. Shoot, shoot them! They're right there! Pew! This battle was going perfectly fine. I don't know what you're talking about.
Retreat, retreat. Skaven slaves.
Ooh, they came from behind.
What orders? Tail's yours. Bong bong. Nasty thing, die. Shriek, shriek. Skitter and leap. Slingers. Die things. Breaking out.
What are these? Loyal Scurvy crew rat warp muskets. Are they different from my other ones? I don't think they are. They got less ammunition. Yeah, okay. It just seems like a summoned unit of Scurvy crew rat warp muskets. So, okay. You just get a unit where you want them with a big explosion. That's pretty cool. Speaking of which. Because that explosion was pretty nasty. No. Come on. There we go. So yeah, oh, it's actually got some secondary explosions on it too. Neat. Position you up there. Mortars, turn around here. Like this. Have they got the same attacks and all that? It seems so. Yeah, yep, they're warp muskets. Okay. That's cool. Pow! Pow, 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 pow. Oh no, my mortars. Stop shooting my mortars! Oh, stop hurting my mortars! They're expensive. And really good. There we go.
Yes, Master Lord.
Get back on that.
Yes, Master Lord. Agreed. Yes, yes.
Yes, yes! Rat tank, go after them. Or not rat tank, land ship. Honk honk. There we go. Well, not the smoothest battle.
Yes, yes. Warlock Gentiles.
But no, we won. Yay.
Skitter and leap. Our tail's yours.
Come on. Shoot them down. Are they still within range?
Warlock Gentiles.
Ah, no they're not. Okay. Pyrrhic victory. Yeah. Looks on casualties too. Well, not to these. The bombers, yeah, that was unfortunate. And the mortars, yeah. Oh well. I should have focused on those few cavalry units a bit more. Didn't even see what they were. Border rangers or something like that, maybe? Border patrols? He got 75 kills. I'm guessing that's from the explosions from his summoning ability. Light scouts.
Praise me.
They're border rangers. Okay.
Hungry clan rats. Let them feast.
Let's enslave to get more food.
Guide us, Horned One.
We get a man-thing slave. Income from all buildings plus 10% local region. Nice.
Die, die.
Okay. Oh, that puts us over. 41. Yeah, that modifies our leadership, makes it a bit lower. Does Matorka have a unique map? No. Okay.
Battle. Cowards answer to me.
Fine. Let's play this. I think even with our losses, we'll be able to deal with them pretty handily. We're also not going to be having them right up next to us now. Because I decide to deal with them as they come marching onto the battlefield. I've got one less mortar though, which is a shame. And my slingers and all that will actually be able to provide some, you know, ranged defense. Ranged attacks. Okay, they're over there. Position yourselves like that. Like that. Slaves. Bombers. Steam tank. You can go there. And slingers, you can go up there.
Great clans, CC. Mighty warlord, me. Shall be done. Clan agrees. Great clan.
Yeah, get out of here.
Warlord.
I'll actually move you over here.
Clan advance.
There goes the light scouts. Slave slingers, your job is to help them get all keep all clustered together. Ooh, also something. We have banners on the Border Prince's units as well. They have unique symbols on them. It's pretty nice. There's another one, I think. Yeah, well, that's just a crossbows unit, but they actually have a unique banner. Different from the Empire's one. Which is pretty cool. They have a variety of banners too. You can probably pull back a bit. Okay, pop up there. This takes 13 seconds for them to appear. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, not quite 13, but I timed that pretty well, I'd say. Was it 13? Duration 13 seconds. Maybe that's for the whole explosion? I don't even mind if these guys get hurt or killed because they're completely expendable. Same with those guys. Yow. Those mortars really are something else. There's Valmir Golsus. Snipe him. Well, you hit the wrong guy, but there we go. You blew his arm off. Well done. If those mortar shots land in the middle of the squad, all the little missiles it spawns when it impacts actually hit all the guys around them. So it's like... and then you get a few flying out like that. They're quite a bit more devastating than it looks with the little explosions. They don't seem to do that much when they, like, just fly around, but... yeah, that initial explosion.
The gods have abandoned us.
Okay. Decisive victory. It might be nice if the projectile looked a little different. I mean, it is just a mortar shell. Maybe if it had a green glow on it rather than a yellow glow like the Empire one. I don't know. That might get it too close to the, Poison Wind Mortars projectile. And it's not a gas orb. Maybe it could have a blue flame effect to it? Like the explosion which it lets off? They perform pretty well though. 37, 60, 48, 71. 11 kills for the land ship. I didn't even put that into melee. 64, 104, 68, 47. Very nice. Okay. Burn
it in warp fire.
Got to expand the Undercity. Armor of Destiny. Ooh, yes. Ward save 10%, physical resistance 5%, armor plus 5. And we get Clan Vulcan Tail Slashers. So we've got an Undercity here now. We're going to use this to generate us some more food.
One watches me.
And on Scratch. Since I don't think any of these really affect our... I mean, okay, Warp Smart would increase the missile strength and magic resistance, and also leadership of our weapons teams, which I think our Warp Muskets count as. I'm guessing also the Warp Lightning Cannons, but magic resistance... I don't usually find magic resistance to be that useful for things in my mind, because that either means they have to be hit directly by a spell, or they'd have to be attacked by a unit with magical attacks, and neither two is really that common. It's useful for ethereal units because they have high physical resistance and their weakness is magical weapons. So having magic resistance on them would cover up their weakness. But on basic units, I just feel like 15% magic resistance, so that you take a bit less damage from like Melkos Mystifying Miasma or, I don't know, Burning Skull or something, doesn't really seem that useful. Especially on weapons teams, which tend to be rather small anyway. I don't know, this is my reasoning, as flawed as it may be. And the leadership, if my weapons teams are getting attacked, something else tends to be wrong. Missile strength would be nice for the extra damage. Plus 12%. Maybe we'll go for that at some point. This one here, engineering skill. It increases ammunition for Plague Claw Catapult, Warp Lightning Cannons, and also reload time reduction. I'm just looking for ones here which increase the effectiveness of the units specific to Clan Skurvy. We could get Plague Claw Catapults, but since they're not, like, a unique unit, I'm less interested in getting upgrades for them, getting bonuses for them. We do have some items like that. Scurvy Warp Carronade here. The Scurvy Doom Rocket Launcher and the Scurvy Deck Gun, which I'll be interested in getting. Along with our mortars. I guess our mortars count as an artillery piece. Missile damage might be useful then. And a reload time reduction. It doesn't say artillery there though. It just says Warp Lightning Cannons and Plague Claw Catapults. So I don't know, does that apply to the mortars? I'm gonna check. Hold on a moment. If we save, just so that I can reload if it doesn't, on turn 13. Okay, let's see. Our mortars have, first up, what does this improve? Reload time reduction. Okay, so reload time on the mortars is 16.1 seconds. If I put a point into it, it is now 16.1 seconds. Okay, either it changes the reload time by too small an amount, it is only 5%, or it doesn't affect them. I'm thinking it doesn't affect them. Okay. I mean, it might affect the Warp Lightning Cannons we get later on, so it's still not a wasted. See, this is good, because this is artillery, which is just all of our artillery, which is nice. Though I don't think we can get any of those yet. Yeah, rank 13. I'll put points into this still, so that we can get Warp Smart, and it will improve the Warp Lightning Cannons. And I think maybe it will be close enough to, say, the Scurvy Warp Carronade and the Deck Gun. These will be close enough to a Warp Lightning Cannon that the game will count them as Lightning Cannons. Not that I know anything about modding, but I'm guessing since the Deck Mortar is pretty much the Empire Mortar put into Skaven list here, it's not like it's listed separately than, say, this, which is a modified Warp Lightning Cannon. At least if I go by the icon there. And this one here. Yeah. This probably won't get affected by that either. Except for the overall artillery one, because it looks like it's a Hellstorm rocket battery. Okay, anyway. I apologize if I'm wrong.
March, march! We stalk. Yes, yes.
Okay, I think...
Forth.
we will go... We could actually go into the ocean.
Move, march!
I mean... We don't really get any bonuses. I was expecting to start... Oh, we have to be in camp stance. In camp stance for that. Okay. Do I want you to have anything? Some more slaves. 4 upkeep for slaves. We're just chucking them some coins every now and then. Even that sounds like giving them too much. I hope Clan Angrund doesn't declare war on us. Vorax's rather open up there. We just turn around and deal with them. Eatane declares war on Scourge Kane. Marienburg gets peace with Corone. Tobaro gets war declared with Clan Skurvy.
Great horned rat empowers me to murder slay you.
I like the voice he's got there. That's appropriate. Oi, give us your money, you greedy gits. No. Dog. No, no, you've got it coming.
Mighty am I.
Yeah, we get replenishment when we're ending. Greatest clan fleet.
Order, listen. Stalk.
More food? That'd be nice. So, yeah, I was talking last time about the Undercity buildings, and personally, I've never really built these. I've built one of them. I forget which one. Just to see what it would do to, like, see the effectiveness of it. But as I was building it, it just feels like, what, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. So you're putting, like, how much is that total? Like 15,000 gold into it. Are you going to get more than 15,000 gold for sacking the settlement above ground? That doesn't seem likely, at least for a minor settlement. For a major settlement, perhaps. And the extra leadership casualty replenishment for local characters. Menace below's abilities. I don't know. The leadership bonus just seems kind of like you've already got a lot of leadership bonuses. Vanguard Deployments, alright. You get that right at the bottom, so you just have to get the underpass for that. Not that I would suggest moving Vanguard Deployment all the way up here, because that wouldn't justify all the cost either. This one too, it summons an army when you get this level, but it's 140 discoverability for this, so that means you need to get, like, kill perches and deeper tunnels, which is minus 80, which would still leave it at, like, 60, I think? Which is still pretty close. I mean, that makes sense, but minus 5 food. Plus minus 200 upkeep, income. And no visibility. I don't know. I just always build the food collection one. Murder holes, kill perches, and this one. Thieving. And also subterranean pit and mine shafts if I want to expand the Under Empire. If I have surplus food. Mostly the food one though, because more food is good.
Great leader.
What am I going to do? Hey, Akendorf, you want peace?
Bearing arms.
I don't agree.
No. Of course not.
Master engineer.
Okay, I am going to send you up there.
Warlock of Skaven Blight. Hooded one watches me.
You can land over here. Yeah, I didn't want to see that. It doesn't matter. I don't know what we do with the Scabarus once we go aboard. Do we just, like, stick wheels on it and push it over land? In the process of putting up the video for the first episode, I reread the little blurb at the beginning of the campaign, and Scratch Half Dead is apparently not dead anymore. In Dreadfleet, from what I've read at least, which is just glancing at the wiki since I don't have the Dreadfleet books in my own hands here, to verify the information from them. I know sometimes the wikis can be wrong. Apparently Scratch Half Dead was, along with his group of Skaven, they were eaten by the orb Leviathan, which is what the Scabrous is. And they were just languishing in its stomach, and then Count Noctilus came along when the orb Leviathan eventually washed up dead on the shores of the Galleon's graveyard, and he was like, oh, I can make use of this. So he resurrected the whole thing, inadvertently resurrecting the Skaven inside of it. The Skaven started tunneling out of the dead orb Leviathan, or resurrected orb, undead orb Leviathan, and started firing at Count Noctilus with the deck guns from their ship. Eventually, Count Noctilus got an agreement with Scratch, or, you know, promised him that he would be able to lead his army or something like that if he swore fealty to Count Noctilus, and Scratch was like, yeah, sure. So, not really having much of a choice.
Yes.
There's Ligar. So, yeah. And then, for the story for this, because Scratch isn't dead in this, apparently... Now, I'm not sure whether Scratch died at the end of Dreadfleet or something like that. But at some point, he got the blessing of the Horned Rat, and the Horned Rat resurrected him. Though at the cost of, apparently, the Warpstone art thingy he's got, which is keeping him alive or something like that. This thing. The Warp Cage Heart, which I assume is also keeping him out of the control of Count Noctilus. Without that, he would just revert to a undead thrall or something like that.
I am warlord.
Are you attacking them?
Whatever.
Yeah, you are.
Me head is splitting. I'd get out of here if I were you.
Yeah, okay. Bye.
To battle, I stand defiant. Ready.
Can I defeat you?
Who? You? Order, listen. Stalk.
If I go up to here.
Scurry forward.
Raid.
Skulk and raid.
What have you got? These are a problem. Baligar's also kind of a problem. He's a tough cookie. 15% missile resistance. They've got 75 magic resistance and they're unbreakable. Though they're not that tough on their own. They're just heroes. I don't really have much in the way of being able to, like, keep them off me. I can't recruit them.
We stalk. Yes.
Useful in my army. They deal flaming damage. That'd be nice to have, actually.
Master Commander.
I might move you back, just so I can get them. Clan Vulcan Tail Slashers. Yeah. I know that's not thematically appropriate, but I hope you'll forgive me this once. We should get rid of some of our slaves too. Because we've got the slave slingers. They'll fulfill the same purpose. We'll get rid of all of you. And we'll get... Oh, that's going to take... No, hang on. What am I doing? We'll get more dapper rats with their fancy hats. That's actually up. reduces the upkeep cost for giant rats as well. Also increases charge bonus and melee defense. We'll get strength in numbers though, because we're making use of clan rats more than slaves currently.
Warp power.
He says as he goes to recruit a bunch of slaves in his other army. End turn. Cult of Pleasure declares war on the Heralds of Ariel. We encountered the Golden Order. Oh, they destroyed my undercity in Matorka. Boo! How? Did they have like 5 heroes surrounding it? It was like 20 discoverability, wasn't it? I don't think the second level of the building was even constructed yet. Oh, well, that explains it.
Eyes ready.
Damn it, Wurzag. Did you have to raise it?
I am the Supreme Patriarch.
There's Gelt. Also, with the Heralds of Ariel, it reminds me that this is the first campaign I'm playing, or at least on stream, with the Wood Elves around, with Dryker and the Forest of Gloom over here, which is actually, with the mods I've got, is being headed by its own unique lord. I forget his name though. He is some kind of war dancer wood elf.
Verminous valor.
Do I get more food? Do I want another building? I want Scurvy Grace here for the lore of the deep. Rattling guns, Warlock decks, engineers, doom rockets, storm vermin with warp muskets. Or we get a Scurvy sniper. Also like deck engineer here, so that we can get. You can see down here, down there, he gives more powder, and also replenish ammunition, like the Vampire Coast gives. Also, Scurvy Warp Carronade, which I want to see what it does because that missile strength is through the roof. We need 2 more turns for that though.
What?
Send slaves.
Could we defeat you?
Yes.
Okay, that's good enough for me.
All tails
You heard him.
are mine.
Hey Balagar, how's it going?
Storm vermin.
Dwarf Doom! Time to kill lots and lots of beard things. They got some hammers, but they're dwarves without shields.
Battle. Cowards answer to me.
Yeah, okay.
Smell.
Smell? I guess he does. What was being into Scabrous. Ugh. I can't imagine that the Skaven would want to inhabit a giant dead fish like that. Probably when they're undead, but if they're all alive now, it seems like they would have a difficult time staying there. I mean, they're Skaven. They live in any holes they can find, honestly, but it's like, anyway. If fish is healthy? Maybe? They're getting big brains from eating it, is that what you're suggesting? That's what it is, isn't it? You eat fish and you, it's good for your, brain meats. Also welcome. It might be a bit past its, you know, Best Buy date. Skaven Pirate mod? Yes, we're playing as Clan Skurvy, done by Exploding Ligar, the mod author's name is. We'll go over the units for people just joining. They are, I guess they're kind of like a Vampire Coast themed Skaven clan, with a variety of ranged weapons, bombers, and other miscellaneous like weapons and tools at the disposal. So we're led by here Scratch Doomclaw, who is the pirate captain of Clan Skurvy. Clan Skurvy is one of the 12 great clans of Skaven. They're of Skaven Blight. They're like one of the, I think they're like the premier clan when it comes to pirating on the seas. Scratch here though is from Dreadfleet. He's got an adorable little rat with a beak on his back there. I love that. Got 2 cutlasses. He's also got Rampage because he has a unique item. He's also got Regeneration and Frenzy too. So he's pretty good in melee. But we haven't seen too much of a chance for him to show off. We have all of our clan rats here with their tricorns and other fancy hats. They're all looking appropriately piratey. And I like their yellow uniforms too. We have these warp muskets, which are our ranged unit. Primary ranged unit, which is rather interesting for Skaven since they usually have to rely on like weapons teams or Jezzails or slingers. So we've actually got handgunners, which is rather nice to have. They're pretty good at ranged, though their attacks aren't magical. Which is a plus Jezzails would have over them. We've got this, our land ship, which is like a steam tank. It doesn't have a ranged attack though. But it's pretty nifty for causing terror. It's unbreakable and it, you know, crushing enemy units. Those are just slaves. We've seen those before. And we've got these guys over here, which are Skaven Bombers. They throw bombs, which explode in melee. Or, you know, on the ground when they throw them. Which are pretty useful. They're like the zombie bombers, which the Vampire Coast get. We've also got these. Some mortars. And these are a bit more than normal mortars. Their explosion from the projectile is quite nasty. As we'll probably see against these dwarves here. So, wheel them up. The muskets don't have great range. They've got 182 range, which is about what archers have. So Jezzails outranged them, which is good. It gives them Jezzails they still have a purpose. But yeah. Also, Scratch has an ability to summon some warp muskets in the battle, which is rather nice too. Steamboat. Yeah, I guess it is some kind of steamboat. It's got like a big wheel on the paddle wheel on the back. I think it's actually using one of the models from the campaign map, like what the Skaven heroes use when they go under sea. Because it's got this big plague sensor on the front. But for abilities, it's got some 13 physical resistance, missile resistance 8, weakness to fire, of course, siege attacker. It causes fear, not terror, pardon me. It's unbreakable. And bonus versus infantry, 25. Oh, yeah. Oh, they're going all the way over there. Ugh. I see our mortars are firing. Let's just move them over to there. Did they fire? No. It's a dwarf warrior just standing here. I can name it Willy. I might do so. Good idea. To my clan Angrund and the Dwarven Banners. The Hammerers. They've got a neat banner. It's got like a stylized hammer on it. Oh, they're actually shooting at us. Yes, yes. They're not actually moving to attack me, are they? Nope. Actually, stop moving. Yeah. Okay, fire when ready. Boop. So the mortars, as I said, as we've seen already, but for people just joining, they have a bit more oomph to them. than they would otherwise have. Doesn't seem to do too much damage against the dwarves, though. They're killing them, though. A few of them was the secondary explosions. Let's move you up, and we'll get these warp muskets up. Also, the warp muskets, unlike the Jezzails, they don't have missile resistance, because Jezzails have the Havis to protect them from ranged attacks. Yeah, they're gonna fill my steamboat full of now I'm calling it a steamboat. They're gonna fill it full of holes. Okay. Charge him. And bombs. Okay, where's a good blob to summon these guys on? Ooh, that's... yeah, okay. There we go. Kaboom! That deals a real nice amount of damage. And we've got another unit of warp muskets. Well, dealing some nice damage to the dwarves. I should move these guys up on the flank. This might be a bit more difficult than I previously thought. Ow! Bombers, move up. Slingers, move up. Attack those rangers. They've got pretty low armor. Just cause another massive explosion here. Boom. There we go. Slaves, attack them. Good. Keep them off my warp muskets. Are you even shooting, Ligar? This terrain is not doing me any favors. Also, I think our warp muskets are a bit faster than normal Jezzails would be, which is rather nice. Okay, shoot those hammerers. As I said, they don't have shields. Friendly fire. There. Friendly fire is for races which care about that. But how many of them do we have to kill? Flee! Scratch is suffering a bit. Oh, he's gone rampage. Okay. Go help him. Toot toot. Oh. Honk honk. Coming through. Over there, there's some dwarves. So ridiculous. Attack those dwarf warriors. Attack them. Okay, Scratch isn't rampaging anymore. You better get out of there, lad. We've used up all of our bombs. Mortars. Attack there. And... okay. Warp muskets. I want you to focus on Ligar. This dwarf is too tough. Fill him full of warp lead. There we go. Blah. Poor Ligar. I mean, good, stupid, grudgy dwarf thing is dead. Okay, we're gonna have to snipe these ghosts down. If I position you over here. The dwarves are armored, so hopefully I can break them at some point. I'm hammering an anvil. Yeah. It's just sort of hold off until you can wear them down enough. Because dwarves aren't that good at dealing damage, at least without artillery. They're just good at outlasting the enemy. I don't see missile resistance on your skill tree or in your abilities. Though these are physical attacks, so. How close do you want to get? Okay. Now shoot their engineer. You can get out of the way. This is also pretty fast. It's 84 speed. If I could get a banner of speed on it, I think that's faster than a steam tank. Oh, our slingers are putting some bullets into them as well. Bullets just bouncing off of him. He doesn't care. Oh, my ancestors. Right in the dongles. Here we go. Pyrrhic victory. But again, most of our casualties were on units which I don't particularly care about. I only really care about the warp muskets, the mortars, which did very nice work, the land tank, the land ship. The bombers, I can recruit them now, so... Scratch 133 kills, but that's from the explosions. Ligar got 133 kills too. They're perfectly matched. He didn't use explosions though, so... I got mine in the proper way, not some Krutan Thagaraki's scheming ways.
Victory! Now eat, swallow defeated.
Okay. But, you know, honor didn't mean much for you in the end, did it? Do I want to take the settlement?
My musk on all loot!
It would stop them from coming back as the main reason I would want to take it. It would put it under my control rather than leaving it where they can recruit another army and then attack Myrmidons, because I don't want to lose Myrmidons. Yeah, sure.
Find Warpstone.
King Hammer. Yay, bonuses during subterranean battles.
Stink of command.
Okay, we'll also upgrade the captain's cabin. Or should I go for something else? I don't want to get the beast pen. We can get rotting Prometheans there and a scurvy rotting Leviathan, which is pretty nifty. But I would prefer to go for some of the more artillery focused things. Actually, we can get the... We don't get the bombers just yet. They're there. Get Grey Seers with the Law of the Deep. Warp Carronade. 3 points for the next one, which will give us Rattling Guns, Poison Wind Mortars, and Warp Fire Throws. Doom Rockets. Poison Wind Mortars are pretty good. I want to see what these are like. I guess they fire rockets. That sounds pretty cool. We got up here. Oh yeah! We also get flying things. We got warp fire gunships, gyro bombers, and gyrocopters. Oh man. Skaven with flying units. And they're not like rats with wings which drop rats with bombs on them. Or something. I think there's some artwork from one of the what's it called? Starter like sets. ILs versus Skaven, which had one in the background. I kind of want the Law of the Deep, honestly. Having magic would be nice. Yeah, that also unlocks Recruitment of Chieftains. Oh, we could get Chieftains already. I may as well get one. Let's see. Ronin or Compule? Leadership Aura plus 25. Or Fleet-Footed. What do they get as a mount? They get a, what's it called? A Bone Breaker, don't they? Speed would be useful on that. Strider. However, Tactician... would help with keeping my army from fleeing. Well, kind of. I think I'll get Ronin.
Need promotion.
We'll rename you something else. What's a suitably piratey name for a Skaven, also? Scurvy Landship. You'll be known as... I hope you can forgive me for changing it slightly, but we'll call it Steamboat Whiskers. Just so it's a bit more ratty sounding rather than Steamboat Willie.
By the comet.
We've actually got a free slot in this army. Ready for the chieftain.
The nation calls.
No problem, it's good.
Pest in clan.
If anyone has any better suggestions, then I'm all ears. That's what I was able to come up with on the moment. We'll give you Armor of Destiny? Sure. Or should I give you that Gunnison's Cron? I don't know whether the income for post-battle loot would affect the army if it's given to a hero in the army, or whether this is one of those ones which have to be equipped on the Lord. I think there's some things like that which can be a bit key. Like some of the followers you get, they give a bonus, but it's only if it's a Lord or something. I don't. It's not something I've ever looked at. I just remember someone posting about it like 2-3 years ago, and it always stuck with me. Maybe it's completely wrong. I don't know. Or maybe it's been fixed since. I don't really like the idea of giving him a rare item when he's not immortal, but at the same time, if he dies, then there's going to be bigger problems in my army, so yeah, may as well make use of it.
My command.
We've also got another Ronin up here, so I'm definitely going to give you another name. Let's see. We'll call you Squee. Actually, no.
Need promotion.
There we go. First mate Squee.
Sorcerer inventor. Yes,
I don't really have a name for Ronin either. I don't expect this army to stay around for too long, so I'm not too interested in renaming him. Oh, Black Venom was destroyed. Oh well. I guess that was guilt. I wouldn't mind the armor bonus, but I don't think I'm going to go out of my way to get it. Since we're not fighting immediately, it's not that big of a priority for me. And we're not playing as an army which is going to be stacking armor. Oh well. It was the bloody hands which wiped them out, not guilt. So, Wurzag.
I'm deadly.
Let's see. Getting into the yellow tree for you wouldn't be too bad since you're so focused on melee. Bonus versus infantry 25, armor piercing 125. You have regeneration and frenzy. Rampage doesn't give any bonuses to his stats. He causes fear, which is pretty nice for a Skaven. 10% physical resistance, 35 missile resistance, 10% magic. Also, he gets up here Ichthys, which is apparently a rotting leviathan as a mount, which is pretty cool. Sure, get ruin and decay, I guess. Yeah. I'll put points into this later when we actually start getting the warpstone weapons. No, not the warpstone weapons. What I mean is the warp cannons. Okay, sorcerer. Is this out? Yep, Scurvy Gracier. Here we go. Warpstone Hoarder or Determined. Immune to psychology or reduced upkeep cost for warp fire thrower, warp lightning cannons, and doom wheels. I'm gonna get immune to psychology. We'll get chant.
Harbinger of doom.
And I'll call you. Can I come up with a name quickly?
Boss rat.
Okay, Chief, call me.
But maybe we might call the sniper assassin Bert.
Guide us, horned one.
Sorry, pardon me. Oh no, tea. Okay, I'm fine. He's just trying to kill me. So let's see, what do you get? Oh, you get a Screaming Bell. Okay. Immortality. Yeah, and Lore of the Deep. Vangeist's Revenge, Kraken's Pool. Fog of the Damned, that'll be nice to have. Drop melee attack and leadership. Rotting Promethean Summon, Tide Call. I do like that spell. Kisses of the Deep, a little bit of damage. Spiteful Shot. Increase accuracy. Our guys are already pretty accurate. I wonder what that's going to do. This is something you must use on the zombies, because they're supposedly rather inaccurate. I don't think there's a way to check the accuracy stat of a unit. It's just something which is there in the background. And it's not under range. Or ammunition. It's not listed here, so... yeah.
Let the bell scream.
We don't have anything to give you. Nope, that's fine. It's odd having a Grey Seer as a hero. Grey Seers are always lords. It's, rankling my lawbone a little, but oh well. I'll get over it. Let's go try and take Miragliano. Got a big garrison. I'll bring you over here. If Zavorak falls, it's not generating me that much income. 160. Yeah, 160. Myrmidons is the main thing. Not even up a level. Next turn it will go, though. Be able to get up to a nest-lair. It's just open. Anyone can move in and take it. I might do the Scheme of Doom to break the walls of Miragliano. Or lower it a level? That would lower the resources we get from it. What else could I do? That Undercity building, which allows me to get more menace from below. Because that is without spending food. I don't know whether we'd be able to... Time. I don't know, does the earthquake destroy the walls, or does it just lower the settlement level by 1? Plague would be nice. If it hit the enemy. If it hit me, that would be nice. Let's go for that. We can also use him as a scout. So what's going over here? On over here. Miragliano, how many armies are in there? None. And your garrison is halberdiers, spearmen, pikemen, handgunners, crossbows, broken lances, and 3 mortars.
You're in my objects.
Okay. I'm surprised Clan Skurvy hasn't gone out and gotten Tobaro. They haven't gotten Magritta either. They've gone and gotten Bilbali.
Wallstone first, packed deal later.
Defensive alliance. Military access?
Yeah.
You're wise and strong. I am happy to agree your offer. We're already trading with them, I think. Oh no, we're not trading with them because they don't have a port. Skaven Blight's not a port. It probably should be. I mean, they use the rivers here for trading. They've like... well... I mean, Tobaro's right there. I want Tobaro, though, because that's where Clan Skurvy's capital is. Or main nest is. Clan Skurvy performs the Scheme of Doom. Copycats. And Balthazar Gelt is trespassing. Oh, there's a Tylian army. Is it headed by someone in particular? It doesn't look like it. Moussalon gets peace with Lyonesse. Really? Hell's frozen over. They haven't taken them over? Oh. Okay.
Night runner. I am warlord.
I will move you to there. You hop in the army. What's your ability? Ooh, you have damage walls.
Mighty am I.
Okay. Yeah, oh, that's a Province Patrol. I mentioned this last time. I have a mod active called Province Patrols. By Hertz, I think it is. It adds these little armies which wander back and forth between settlements in a region or in a province which is completely controlled by a faction.
Not likely.
So, we should probably have one over here. Oh no, it wouldn't affect us because we're a modded faction. So, it worked for Kislev because they were a main game faction. However, the armies which were spawning were Empire armies and not the unique Kislev units from the mod. And Skurvy's in this game though. But... Anyway. Maybe it's too different, it doesn't know what to do with it. But yeah, it adds these little armies wandering around, which attack any armies which get in the region. They're there just to have smaller battles. If you attack them with an army of similar or smaller size, so around 10 units or smaller, you actually get some dilemmas when you defeat them. If you defeat them. To do with like destabilizing the region and causing ill effects to the factions who Provincial Patrol it was. I believe. I haven't actually done that myself. As I said last time, I had a few fun battles as Kislev with the provincial patrols, because the AI actually attacks them with smaller armies. It feels like it has an easier chance of defeating them. So I had some close battles with my provincial patrols against armies of river trolls from the Famir up in the Bearslings camp area, which was quite fun. 16 units of river trolls versus a bunch of, like, it was like an army of 16, but it was made up of, like, swordsmen, spearmen, archers, 1 unit of handgunners, an outrider unit, and a pistolier unit. It was pretty close.
Yes, good, yes. Enemy comes for death pain experiment.
Lupio Sunsky, we take up arms! Okay. Whose arms? Easy joke. Not even a joke. Krace declares war on the Rotblood tribe. Tulsin declares war on Carcassonne. Wurzag's trespassing. We get expendable for clan rats. Does that affect our unique units? Yeah, it does. Okay, that's good. Can we march you all the way down there? Yep, we can. The greatest betrayal. Yeah, damage the walls and buildings of the target settlement. Kaboom! Level 2. Well. In my experience, Tylia tends to be the faction which rises to dominance in the southern realms down here. So, taking them out is rather nice. Move up. Yeah, Wurzag, if you could deal with the border princes over there, that would be great. Thanks, lad. He's got the Great Horned Rat. Blessed be his name. Get always more besides. Or should we get this? Yeah, get always more besides.
They will die.
Okay, what are we looking at? Just normal settlement. Okay. More fire throwers and poison wing clovidiers. And also some rat ogres. And some more bombers too. They've got 3 mortars. I'm gonna have to check to see. Their mortar range is 380. Mine is 380. Okay. We can trade shots then. Mine would probably win. Actually, I'm going to check that. See whether our stats of our mortars are any different from normal mortars. I guess the missile resistance will be... the missile damage will be a bit different, but... Damn it, Renaud! Okay, there's the holes. Did it damage any of the other walls? That tower's got 30% on it. It sort of damages things in a single area. It seems like it randomly chooses a section along the wall to damage. It doesn't hurt the gate. I wonder what the mechanics of the Scheme of Doom Warlocks thingy is, damages, or just damaging walls in general. Okay. Our bombers, our slingers. Just charge the walls and take control. It's not like anyone's going to miss a Skaven or two. That is true. I would like to shoot a few of them off the walls. We don't really have a hill to do so from. can move down this hill a little bit, but I think we'd still be a bit too far away. So yeah, our other army has more expendables in it.
Warlord! What orders? What orders? Yes, yes. Clan rats!
So,
Warlord!
yep, let's just charge up. They've actually got no one on the walls. That helps me. You also have Warp Lightning. And Howling Warp Gale. Not that that's going to be useful, there's no flying units. What is this thing? Some kind of ship thing. It's sticking through the wall. Did the shots bounce off the walls? No, it doesn't look like it.
Aye, ready. Yes, yes.
Yeah, charge in. Land some shots over there. Also, yeah, they're mortars. Well, this is what menace from below is for. Charge in. Okay, go over there. Thing is, get up there. Actually, you two groups of bombers can join together. Use slaves and join together. And you're just going to attack. I don't care about your ranged attacks. You two move up. You can join these clan rats. Oh, and these slaves. Rat ogres just charge in. Attack them. Yeah, keep attacking there. Actually. So many things to dead.
Ready, ready.
Again, the yellow is a nice contrast to their robes. Come on, chuck your orbs. How close do you have to be? There we go. Oh yeah. Hit them with the damage over time. It's not as good as when we were playing with Clan Vulcan, but not Clan Vulcan, Clan Vulcan, but it's still pretty nice. Yeah, your one spell's not really getting a workout, is it? Boom! Uh-oh. Oops. Oh well. Sandwich them. Oh, they killed off all my clan rats. Oh well. Where's my rat ogres? Hopefully not there. There they are. Mortars, I'm gonna tell you to stop firing. As fun as it is, I think what was battle meant so much, I would prefer to minimize casualties a little bit. Because I would like to move. I said stop firing. Stupid. I don't know. Stupid crews. My elite mortar crews have been swapped out for foolish ratlings. It's just rats running everywhere. Warp muskets get in. Warp bombers get in. No. And they've all rounded. There we go. That was easy enough. Your biggest mod that you're using is a radius mod. I've heard about that one. I haven't used it myself though. Either that or SFO. I tend to like the game to keep the balance of the base game. So, but I should look at those ones at some point. Well, some point in the future, perhaps. The problem is I just have to look up all the mods which are compatible with it and rebuild a mod list. So. Pow!
Guide us, fond one.
Am I going to shoot again? Okay, fine. We'll just stop chasing them through the streets. That can happen off screen. Radius adds lots of new units and stuff. That's what I understand. That's what I hear about it. Also, new mechanics for some factions, or is that SFO? One of them was like suggested before the Wood Elves got their update. I have played with Radius mods for like Rome 2, though I haven't done any streams on the earlier Total War games. Something else I should do. I did try at one point to do a stream of medieval Total War, but my knowledge of that game isn't too great, and nothing happened in the 2 hours, so it was kind of boring. I never uploaded it to YouTube. At least in my opinion, there was a limit where even I wasn't willing to go. There we go. Take over Miragliano. Ooh. Meat size. Hey, it gives us food.
Here's my name.
Guide us, Horned One.
Okay, that's cool. Right.
Fight me.
The first level you
Die,
get.
see?
See? I'll put a point in you. Spiteful shot. Gonna have to get past it. Oh, you get damage walls too. I can just get tail weapon for you, that's fine. SFO hasn't been updated since the new DLC, you think? Oh, okay.
Warlock brings victory.
Yeah, don't get too full of yourself.
Stamper, Warlord.
Ah, there's their armies. Borgio the Besieger and Leonardo Catrazza. They might have words about me taking their settlement from them. I'll have to see about that. I'll move you outside of Miragliano. I could just raise Zaraxil. We don't need it. Yeah, I'll do that.
I refuse.
My anger
Hey, Sartosa.
rises like the tide. Don't test it.
Relations are improving, but not to the point where you'd be interested in any tradings. Okay, in turn. We might just use our undertunnels to like go here and then go there or something. Lords and heroes get 2 points per level. I have seen mods which increase the number of points lords get. That would be good for some which have a lot of things which you'd like to get. I have thought about it. Though
Many contraptions I have to fly you.
I like how he's got a bit of an accent. It is war! But because a lot of the mods I play with, I believe, are designed with just 1 point in per level in mind, I tend to not use it, just in case some characters like Greybeard, Old Door Greybeard and Greybeard's Prospectors, he's got 2 skill trees which he's supposed to put points into. And I wouldn't want to like mess anything up by having more points than what is planned. Is that?
Clan Skurvy.
Anyway, at least that's reasoning which I've come up with on the spot. Okay, move over there. Hey, what's this? Murta ring wrench. Hostage. Why is there so much chaos corruption around here? Characters. 1. You just have beastmen sitting in your region this whole time.
I will not do as you ask.
Ooh, swashbucklers. That's a new image for them. Knights in Carmine. I think they've got a new unit card as well.
Not likely.
Not in this world or the other.
Okay, enter. Some pizza. Oh. Only if you've got enough for the entire class.
Plenty no fur wares.
We can help. We are much bigger and smarter than you. Oh, I'm not going to be able to trade with them after my settlement gets... After I abandon my settlement. Well, that's going to be useful. Trade agreements negotiated, and then it's going to get, you know, removed. Or is it? Zaraxil's already ruined. Wait, hang on. What? That doesn't make sense, because they don't have an overland path. Ooh. One of your warlock engineers has found a new way to enrich warpstone. Unfortunately, a laboratory explosion occurred the following day, leaving nothing behind but a pile of eerily glowing warpstone dust. This is for Ronin. Gather the dust. Enriched warpstone dust. This highly mutagenic powder causes glorious visions of decay in those who inhale it. For 18 seconds, self and affects allies in range for 40 meters, plus 24 melee attack and plus 16 leadership. Have the dust inhaled. All of it. Warpstone is good for you. Oh, surely one of your lords would be happy to assist gathering this dust. Yes, yes. Badly mutated. You can never have too much warpstone. No, really. Plus 5 melee attack, plus 10% weapon strength, plus 20% hit points, and passive ability frenzy. That's for Ronin. If that was for... But it can't be for our lord, so... Yeah. And I'm going to, like, disband Ronin, most likely, at some point. Forbid further experiments. Get some Skaven slaves to purge, clean this mess now. Further experiments are forbidden, banned from now on. Minus 1 loyalty for 10 turns and untainted plus 5 all provinces. And give me the item. And I'll take it too.
Guide us, Horned One.
Oh, I can't. Can I give it to you? There we go. Give the unique item to a hero.
Warlord, me.
Okay. Upgrade to a flesh farm. Skaven factory farms are hellish places where half-forged things are bred to feed the masses.
Horned One watches me.
I'm keeping Ronin around because he has this ability, War Fervor, which is giving him minus 85% upkeep for his units. This might just be because I have OV and Lost Factions active at the same time. He started the campaign with this, so it's probably not in... Having Ronin, and I started with Misna up here as a settlement, is not like... part of Clan Skurvy. That's because I have OVN Lost Factions as well. So it's an unintended side effect. Like when I was playing as Clan Vertkin and we didn't start with Agral Migdal because it is in the hands of the Ugma tribe. So.
Stink of command.
Yeah, let's attack Tobaro.
Kill them.
I think Tobaro will have a unique
Die for me.
campaign map. Let's
Storm vermin, attend me.
I'll put some points into that, and we will fight the battle. So, what have you got to borrow? You got spears, some swords, and all the crossbows. Oh, it doesn't have a unique map. There used to be a unique map for Tobaro. I guess they haven't added it to GCCM. It was like a city built into a overhang of a cliff. I think we might have seen it in some of my earlier series. Been a while ago now, though. Pretty much like a year ago. I just panicked slightly at thinking that it's already been a year since, over a year since I started doing this. Honestly, though, this year has flown past.
Clan chieftain.
Go there, go there, go there. You don't have your item because we attacked before you had it delivered to you. Oh well.
What orders?
Go there. Mortars and the steamboat whiskers.
I am best.
The proud SS whiskers.
Mighty warlord, Mimi.
Pride of the Clan Skurvy land navy. In I'm trying to think of a equivalent for you know, HMS or the Skaven. HHS? Is horned service? I don't know. Doesn't really work too well. Okay. Get up there. It better be done. Okay. Close ranks so that you don't take as much range fire. Yeah, my warp muskets aren't going to be doing too much. They can't really fire over the crenellations. Unfortunately. And I'll have them close up ranks as well. We're just going to make a massive blob here. Uh-oh. Well. Do they have mortars? No, they don't. They've just got... Yeah, they've just got crossbows everywhere.
Me rule one day.
Splat. Oh. Direct hits with those just deal some pretty nice damage. Though they have to be really tightly clustered together. And the bomb throwers. They actually throw their bombs up on top of the walls, which is really nice. They arc them pretty well. Sure. Kaboom! Oh, they all broke. Yes, flee, stupid man things.
Mortars are. Retreat, retreat.
You just hear, not my fault. It's a little wonder I love playing Skaven on the tabletop. Even though I never really won a battle with them. That wasn't the point. At least for me. There we go. Blow them up! Gas them! Okay, I mean on the tabletop you didn't have anything like this. Probably for the best. Behind you, stupid man things. Oh, I actually have, yeah, warp lightning with you, don't I? Warp lightning. Oops. Bombers, get up here. Did you climb the wall? You silly sod. We have some of our fancy hat rats around here somewhere. Oh. We got the mighty steamboat whiskers, though. Oh, that thing. Damn trees are in the way. Charge over them. Charge over there. Hong Kong. It's the same effect as the Marienburg land ship. It's just it's ridiculous. Man, we're being attacked by a ship. What? It's a pity it doesn't have all rats overboard or something like the Marienburg land ship does, where when it dies it summons a unit of like clan rats. The Marienburg land ship summons a unit of crew. Which is just, yeah. That summon a unit and just get a massive explosion is perhaps a little bit too powerful. It's useful, don't get me wrong. Actually, Mod Author, don't change a thing. Chug chug. I'd maybe change, if it's possible, the bounding box on the land ship. I think it's a bit inside the model. It's like about here. Not really at the prow. It's sort of covers the units it's attacking a bit. Or something's a bit wrong with the, or a bit off perhaps with the, bounding box of it. Anyway.
Attack charge! Murder! Kill! Kill!
There it goes. Mortars. Yeah, I want you up here. Just tell everything to attack. Honk! There goes their lord. Does it count as vehicular manslaughter if it's a ship? I guess it counts as a vehicle. Vesicular? Boat slaughter? Is it, you have like GTA or something? Except in Grand Theft Auto, it's like GTN or no. Well, that'd be Grand Theft Navy? No, that doesn't work. GTV, Grand Theft Vessel. GTVN could also be Grand Theft Nautical, but I don't know. The neat regiment of renown was their flaming swords. Another clan I've got to have a look at some point is Clan Vulcan, which these clan rats are from. This is a regiment of renown though, it's not actually from the Clan Vulcan mod. But yeah, an army of Skaven all with flaming weapons, as well as warp fire throwers, or flamethrowers rather than the warp fires. I think they have a few other things which are different as well. Kaboom. There we go. Decisive victory. Yeah. Warp muskets really didn't do too well in that battle. They got 1 kill out of all 4 of them. And it's actually raining outside. How pleasant. Looked like it was going to all day. But it was just like cloudy, overcast. There was a bit of spitting, but nothing too major. I'm all up for that. Since it's summer at the moment, I'll take any day which isn't hot I can get. Especially around Christmas.
I am great.
189 kills.
Yes, yes.
152 kills, 110 kills, 88 kills. It does pretty good for being just a melee-focused ship. Melee-focused ship. Okay. And we'll take this over. Because I want to see if there's anything here. It doesn't matter if there isn't. But we've got it now. Thematically, hey, we do! Spineport. Clan Skurvy have gnawed out the cavern harbour known as Spineport. Protected by a maze of fog-enshrouded rocks, false lights and foul sorceries lead trading ships to smash themselves against the Spineport's protective barriers. How about that? It seems like maybe it's a base game thing? Or is it from the, what's it called? Or is it from the, Landmarks of the Old World mod? Do I have that active? I think so. Because it doesn't have any units specific to Clan Skurvy, but it's nice that it's there. So, yeah. It's very appropriate. Naval movement range, plus 10% faction-wide. Minus 25% attrition to High Seas, Reef, Maelstrom, and Storm attrition, faction-wide. Generates 350 income, plus 10%. Yeah. Income for trade tariffs, plus 10% faction-wide. Income from all buildings, plus 33% or regions in this province. Okay, we'll want to take over the rest of Estalia. Income from all buildings, plus 10%, or regions in adjacent provinces. Ooh. Yeah, okay, so if you get Carcassonne and Skaven Blight. And I don't know whether it counts adjacent provinces as ones like Miragliano across the sea. And it provides a garrison of 2 clan rats with shields, 2 clan rats spears with shields, 1 death runners, and 1 storm vermin with halberds. Okay. Nice. We've got a clan barracks. Get rid of that. Okay, well, there we go. We're back home. We have Tobaro. Or rather, we've sort of forcefully taken over the entirety of Tobaro, because Skaven Spineport would be located underneath it. The humans would still be there.
Skaven Blight, here's my commander.
Ruin and Decay, level 2. I guess I'm going to go up this tree. We'll get upper deck gun ports. Increases capacity for Scurvy Graciers by +1. Though I suppose because we've only got the 1 ship, because I don't think we can recruit lords with ships of their own. That's kind of the idea. Oh, not that the Vampire Coast can do that anyway. So, yeah. They can't, like, recruit multiple. These shipbuildings are only for their lords, isn't it? It's been a while since I've played as Vampire Coast. Okay, Davy Jitters. I'm gonna get Fog of the Damned. I like the debuff. And First Mate Squee. We'll get Blade Master for you.
Master Engineer.
Okay. I'm going to sail you over to Miragliano.
Rats off. No.
We'll probably go over and take Sartosa. They're most likely sending an army over to Myrmidons.
What?
Yeah, there's a provincial patrol. Province patrol. You can actually rename the lords if you want. Though there are a few things you shouldn't do. I think you could swap units out of the provincial patrol. Maybe. I haven't done so myself. But you shouldn't disband the warlord after you've disbanded all the units in the army, even though you can. Because he'll be added to your lord pool. And they're not designed for that. They have... just as a thing, the provincial patrols, they have no negative impact on you as a faction at all. They give actual some bonuses, as you can see. Public order +4, local province. Campaign movement range +20% for armies, local province. Also reduces income from raiding, because they're protecting it. And recruitment cost is +10,000. That's so that you can't recruit more units into their army. Or... I could, if I had enough money. Actually, you can't at all. It's not letting me. But yeah. These are controlled by the AI. I can't move them. They move at the start of my turn. We'll see that. Next turn. But yeah, they also have no upkeep cost. So they're not causing me any, they're not costing me anything. They're just a nice little addition around the region. Unless this happens. Ligar has come and is going to attack them. Now this is the thing, is that because my army's actually not that bad, gutter runners, doom flayer. I mean, we wouldn't be able to defeat all this. Get out of here, you. I could also expend more menace below points. I could also flee with him, which is an option. And he attacks Zavorak. Yeah, whatever. If the provincial patrol gets defeated, it will take a few turns to respawn at the capital of that province. If it is injured, I think it will go back to the settlement to replenish its losses. Like, next to it, I think, not inside the settlement. And the power of the provincial patrol increases as the main capital building for that province, so Myrmidons, increases. As it goes up here, the provincial patrol will get more powerful. And I think when that happens, if I remember what I read on the Steam page for the mod, if this goes from like nest-lair to Warren, level 2 to 3, the provincial patrol will actually return here to get new units. And then it will head out again. So, I don't know what will happen to it since the Vorak's been raised. I think it will stay around. It won't settle the settlement for me. It didn't actually move. Maybe it will just get removed after next turn. I don't know. But yeah, they're a nice little thing.
Everyone watches me. Warlord, me.
Rattling Warrens. I think after we've dealt with that,
I'll ignore that.
I'd like to attack Lupio.
The lady would never allow
I
it.
think I'll attack Lucrezia. And afterwards, maybe go down to Lucchini and take Sartosa and Lucchini. Get rid of them. I can control all of this. All the Southlands will be under Clan Skurvy's control. Okay. Go on, attack. Please get an ambush attack. Hey! Nice!
Battle.
Ugh. I think as Lords, Lucrezia Belladonna is probably one of the hardest ones to start as, because you start right next to Skaven Blight. I don't think you're friendly with Lupio. I don't think you're friendly with Miragliano. And you have a small settlement. Just starting next to Ikit Claw with his warp bombs is a nightmare in itself, but not having any allies to, like, call upon if you go to war with him early on is, yeah. I haven't actually played as her too much. She has a, unique skill where she can get diplomatic relations with other Southland factions based on who she's going to take as the next husband. Or she could take no one at all. Which I think gives her... I can't really remember. Overall faction bonuses, I think, and maybe bonuses to trade. As I said, it's been a while since I've played as her. Position yourselves there. Slingers, position yourselves there. Got to deal with these pistoliers. And the deck mortars. Okay. Attack the pistoliers. Pew! Fog of doom. Fog of despair. Boo. It's a great effect, that. There you go. Lowered their leadership for a bit. I think they've all shattered and flared it already. There goes Lucrezia. Pow! Oof. What's still holding on? Oh. Well, the pistoliers are going to shatter. Yeah. There we go. What up, what up, what? Okay. Decisive victory. Ugh. 140 losses. That's a few more than I was expecting, but I guess friendly fire from mortars will do that. Oh well. It's only to the clan rats. I wonder whether I should get like a rattling gun in my army or two. They're not specifically a Clan Skurvy unit, so I don't really want to fill out my army with them, but maybe one of them would. And they are appropriate.
Even great clans answer to me.
Thematically, because, you know, they are a big gun. And having rattling guns with a Warlock Engineer which can replenish your ammunition is would be quite nice. And so.
I am Warlord.
Shouldn't I have killed you off completely because that was an ambush battle? Well, we got the Teeth Breakers. So. Ixa's Triads. Confident Attacker.
All tales are mine.
Yep, just
Fight.
wipe them out.
Kill. Death frenzy.
More food.
More slaves.
Tobaro is no more.
Let's
Down
take
here.
move.
I am going to get on you. Denizens of the Deep, so we can summon Rotting Prometheus. And I'll get Tide Call, because I do like a good breath spell. Get 2 levels. Blade Master. Scratch. Ooh, we can get these now. Went up 2 levels. Let's see. Can I get one of these? I can, actually. Okay. I was half wondering whether these would be, choose one of these. Let's see. We get Warpstone Investment. Investing into the fleet will give us more power in the council. Plus 10 leadership for the crew of the Scabrous. So that's a Lord's army. Casualty replenishment rate plus 10%. And 10%, and actually, well, 15 leadership. 20% casualty replenishment. And plus 15 armor. More supply ships. Increasing our global reach will lead to domination. Plus 10 horde growth in the Lord's army. Plus 30% income from raiding. And plus 16% income from sacking. Artillery spotter. With our spies, we will kill. Plus 25% range for artillery units. Plus 15% ammunition for artillery units. And plus 15% reload time reduction for artillery. Really nice. I feel like more supply ships at the moment. Though, what's our growth? As it is.
Victory.
Our growth is 12. So,
Swallow defeated.
where's the building which gives us growth? Okay, so we have Quartermaster's office here, which gives us plus 12 pirate crew growth. We have a base growth of 12, which we have from the captain's office here, which goes up to 20 all the way up there. If we have 20 plus 12, that's 32. And then we get this. We have another 10, so that's 42. Which is a lot of growth. However, the growth here for ships can only go up to 20. I don't think it... I don't know whether excess growth overflows to the next point. If we had 40, or if we had 30 growth per turn, we would get 1 point of growth. And I guess it would go up to 10 for the next turn, maybe? But I don't know what would happen if we had 40. Would we get 2 points of growth per turn? Or would we only get 1 point of growth per turn all the time? I don't know that. I guess we could check. That'd be pretty easy. Just put 2 points into that, we get 10, and we've got 22. So, let's see. 12 plus 22. Next turn we should have a surplus point and we will have... Hold on. 14 points. For the next one. Which doesn't give us another point in the same turn. But, yeah. Because I don't know. Can growth go to more than 1 point per turn? I'm assuming this is the same as settlements, and I've never had growth on settlements high enough that you could get more than 1 point per turn. At least I don't think so. I've always assumed you can only get 1 growth point per turn, regardless of how high it is. I guess we'll find out. Or I'll find out. Yeah, because that would add 12. That would be 20. Anyway. Also, I think we could get even more down here, could we? No. Don't have a growth skill down here. Okay. That's fine. I'll just force march you back to Tobaro. Hey, Icket Claw, where are you?
My infernal armory interests you. Yes, yes.
Interested in joining my confederation. And unlike Clan Verkin, we don't have penalties for confederating other clans. Would Icket Claw fancy wearing a dashing tricorn hat on top of his armored carapace there? His armor would probably rust on the high seas. Hey, Icket Claw, you want to join Clan Skurvy for the greater glory of pirating and pirating? I put my claw mark to this treaty pact. Yeah, well, sure, fine. Yo ho ho! Clan Scryer joins Clan Scryer joins Clan Skurvy. I don't know what, I can't remember what position Clan Skurvy has on the council, but it is lower than Clan Scryer. This bell tower of Bilbali. The most unique feature of the port city of Bilbali is a large watchtower that stands on a small island in front of the bay. The tower houses a great bronze bell that is used to signal either approaching fleets or during storms to guide. 30 income, +5 naval movement range, faction-wide, 10% trade tariffs, even though we got rid of our trade partner, and I'm now 2,923 income in debt. Ranger scouting, plus 100% campaign line sight all armies in this region and adjacent regions.
Landfolk are weak.
Hey there, baddie booty catcher. Your army actually isn't full of, like... Okay, what are we looking at here? I'm gonna have to get rid of some of these armies. You can go in there. I'm going to get rid of this. Your services are no longer required. Murta Ring Wrench. I hope you don't mind. Not like you had a choice. Icket Claw, you're all the way over here and you're going to get attacked by Leon Sanchez.
Science, sorcery, death.
I mean, you could die and I could just recruit you a few turns later. It doesn't really matter.
I will stay hidden.
Oh, we also have a Warlock Engineer. You can come back over here.
The doom comes.
Oh, you have a Doom Engineer. Didn't you recruit that like 3 turns ago? You've just been wandering around with it.
I'll ignore that.
The council's voice. Master Engineer.
Yeah.
Red Mage.
It's these chieftains also. I could actually just recruit them back. I'm going to get rid of them. They're only level 3. This is cost cutting. I'm not too interested in Bilbali, actually. I mean, we'll go retreat back to Skaven Blight, lose Bilbali, take Magritta, then Bilbali back again, and we'll take Lucini and Sartosa. And then afterwards, we could probably focus on trying to attack the Galleon's graveyard and get rid of Count Noctilus, who has an army over here. Yeah. Okay, Ikit Claw.
Scamper, scamper.
I want you to move over here.
Move, move.
Bilbali. We're going to abandon that settlement. That is Bilbali I'm abandoning, not Tobaro. Yes, good. Your army is going to go... Well... half of it can go bye-bye.
Where are my schematics?
There we go. And we'll merge it with Pustich's army, and then we'll disband Pustich.
Hornet one watches me.
How are we going for time? Yep. Okay. We have Skaven Blight now. I am going to put it on Expansionist Planning. Dual buildings here. Yes, it does give us a very nice center of power. Owning Skaven Blight. Miragliano, soon to be Magritta. Myrmidons down here. Maybe not for long though, if Ligar has anything to say about it. As of now, I'm not actually that concerned about losing Myrmidons. We've moved up in the world. I wish you could designate capitals. I might actually even get rid of Grunty Mingol, but this province is generating me 533 income. Elven colonies just generate a huge amount of income for us. Well, relatively huge amount. One more turn and I'll be able to get it up to level 3. So I'd like to hold on to that.
Harbinger of doom.
Yeah. We'll jump you over next turn. We'll go there. Ronin. I'll probably try and ambush one of these armies with you next time. Oh, Akador. Nothing.
My axe thirsts for war.
Oh, look at that. Creeping Death owns Varanka Hills and Barak Dawas by. They own the Forest of Gloom? I thought that was Wood Elves there. Maybe only if you play as them.
Once you die, your body shall be another husk for my crew.
Not again, Gen. I've thwarted your control over me once, and I will hopefully not do so again. I'll give you the chance. Okay, we've got 20,822 gold in the bank. That's pretty good. Yes. Okay, well, I think since I want to do like another ambush battle with this army, before I end the turn, or I'm going to position them to hopefully try and get an ambush battle once I end the turn. I am going to save it here, and we'll continue with this next time. So, yeah. Well, we've expanded a fair bit. Myrmidons, the Miragliano. Well, we took Zaraxil. We lost Zvorak, but oh well. I wasn't expecting this to be so easy. I was expecting these two armies to be sitting around there and having to fight like 3 armies, including the garrison. With my 2. And then after that, just rebuilding my forces. But since they didn't have that there, I was able to just easily take Miragliano, move through, take Tobaro, confederate with Clan Skurvy, and now we own Skaven Blight, which would be really nice for income, though our armies are costing me. And if anything, we've got 2 more turns with this war fervor, so 1, 2, or maybe I'll jump you over 1, 2 perhaps. I don't know. I could take a few turns of loss to my treasury, but I'd prefer not to.
For the wisdom of the land.
Yeah, there's also other pirates. We should probably establish our dominance over them once we get some more powerful artillery weapons, I think. But anyway, we'll call it there for tonight for our Clan Skurvy campaign. I thank you very much for joining me, and I hope you'll join me again next time, where we'll continue raiding the high lands, it seems. We'll get to the sea once we I think take Sartosa and, you know, Estalia and all that. Then we'll move on to Galleon's Graveyard, as I said. That's at least the goal I'm setting myself for this campaign. Anyway, we'll do that. We'll continue with these plans next time.